lesson. I like to remind you to subscribe the channel, press the bell icon and like the videos and write the comments. There are a good number of organizations which stood for the rights of farmers. Bharatiya Kisan Union is one of the leading farmers organization in India. Bharatiya Kisan Union was established by Chaudhary Charan Singh in the year 1978. The Bharatiya Kisan Union attained popularity by leading the Meerut agitation in 1988, which was a 25-day long picketing around the Commissioner's office of Meerut in UP. The farmers were protesting against the government decision to increase electricity rate. Later in the same year, the Bharatiya Kisan Union organized the Boat Club rally in New Delhi. Bharatiya Kisan Union is an organization of farmers mainly from Punjab, Western Uttar Pradesh and Haryana. They were the major beneficiaries of the Green Revolution. Sugar and wheat are the main cash crops in this area after Green Revolution. The cash crop market faced a major crisis in mid-80s due to the beginning of the process of liberalization by Government of India. The Bharatiya Kisan Union demanded higher government floor prices for sugarcane and wheat, abolition of restrictions on the interstate movement of farm produce, guaranteed supply of electricity at reasonable rates, waiving of repayment due on loans to farmers, and provision of a government pension for farmers. BKU tried to pressurize the government for accepting its demands. The organization applied various tactics like rallies, demonstration, sit-in, jail barrow, etc. to attain their goals. Some of its demands were accepted by the government. Most of the BKU members belonged to a single community. Clan network was helpful for the organization to organize the activities easily and more effectively. Organization used the traditional caste panchayat for fundraising. We know that Bharatiya Kisan Union is only one of the farmers' movement in India. Shatkari Sanghadana from Maharashtra is another farmers' organization. Shatkari Sanghadana declared farmers' movement as a war of Bharats, which symbolizes rural agrarian sector against the forces of India. India means urban and industrial sector for Shatkari Sanghadana. Next we will discuss about National Fish Workers Forum. Indian fishers constitute the second largest fishing community in the world. The total marine fisherfolk population is about 4 million in India, but unfortunately, nearly 61% of the fishermen families are under BPL category. Fishermen's unions started at the state level have constantly put pressure on the government to ensure better living conditions for fishermen communities. Entry of mechanized trawlers became a threat to the life of indigenous fishing community. National Fish Workers Forum fought legal and public battles against the deep sea fishing policy of the government. There was a nationwide agitation against the decision to allow foreign companies in the fisheries sector. In addition to protecting the rights of the fisheries workers, environmental protection was also involved in the forum's activities. Next we will discuss about a popular movement from Andhra Pradesh. It was a spontaneous mobilization of women demanding a ban on the sale of alcohol in their village. In a village in the interior of Darbhanga in Nellore district of Andhra Pradesh, women had enrolled in the adult literacy drive on a large scale in the early 1990s. Women discussed about the increased consumption of arak, a local alcohol, by men of their family. Through the group discussion, they came to know about the ill effects of drinking. What are the main issues related to alcoholism? Alcohol ruins the physical and mental health of the consumer. Increased scale of consumption of alcohol may badly affect economic condition of the family. It may also cause debt and poverty. Men who are addicted to drinking may not ready to go for work. It becomes and overburden to the female members of the family. Contractors of alcohol engaged in crime for securing their monopoly over the arak trade. Use of alcohol is one of the main reasons behind domestic violence. Women in Nellore district started strong and spontaneous agitation against the sale of arak. The arak auctions in Nellore district were postponed 17 times due to the agitation. This movement in Nellore district slowly spread all over the state. The state government collected huge revenue by selling arak, so the authorities were not ready to impose a ban on the arak. But the movement provided a common platform to discuss various issues faced by the women in Indian society. It includes the issues related to dowry, sexual abuse at work and public places, domestic violence, discrimination against women in property rights, inequality and injustice faced by women in social and political spheres. These campaigns contributed a great deal in increasing overall social awareness about the problems faced by women. As a result of this campaign, government implemented a number of women empowerment programs. Next we will discuss about an environmental program, Narmada Bachao Andolan. In 1979, Government of India announced the launching of an ambitious project named Sardar Sarovar Project. The project aimed to construct 30 mega dams, 135 medium dams and 3000 small dams across the river Narmada and its tributaries. Sardar Sarovar Dam in Gujarat and Narmada Sagar Dam in Maharashtra are the two major projects. NBA coordinated the efforts to protect the construction of dam and save river Narmada. The leader of the Narmada Bachao Andolan is Medha Patkar. Narmada Bachao Andolan raised the slogans like Vikas Chahiye Vinash Nahi, development wanted, not destruction, and Koi Nahi Hatega, Bandh Nahi Benega. We will not move, the dam will not be constructed. One section of the society strongly supported the Sardar Sarovar project. They argued that dam construction would provide drinking water and water for irrigation to around 40 million people in the region. It will also generate more electricity, which will lead to an increase in agricultural production. Effective flood and drought control mechanism is another plus point of dam construction. But Narmada Bachao Andolan continued their protest against the project. Their major criticism against the dam project includes: in the process of construction of dam, 245 villages were expected to get submerged. It required relocation of another 2.5 lakh people from this village. The forced relocation may cause serious loss of livelihood and culture of the local people. Narmada Bachao Andolan also pointed out that dam construction may lead to serious environmental degradation. Initially, the movement demanded proper and just rehabilitation of all those who were directly or indirectly affected by the project. The Narmada Bachao Andolan insisted that local communities must have a say in decision-making process, and local people should have control over natural resources like water, land and forest. The movement also raised the question, why in a democracy should some people be made to sacrifice for benefiting others? All this consideration led the Narmada Bachao Andolan to shift from its initial demand for rehabilitation to its position of total opposition to the dam. The agitation of Narmada Bachao Andolan was severely criticized by many as obstructing the process of development, denying access to water and to economic development for many. The Supreme Court approved the government's decision to go ahead with the construction of dam, while also instructing to ensure proper rehabilitation. A comprehensive national rehabilitation policy was announced by the government in 2003. Narmada Bachao Andolan continued its agitation. It used various democratic strategies like legal battles, public rallies, and Jalasamadhi, etc. to achieve its goal. However, the movement support among the mainstream political parties, including the opposition parties. Construction of dam continued, and in 2017, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Sardar Sarovar Dam and dedicated it to the nation. Although the project could not be stopped, ensuring rehabilitation programs for the victims is credited as the success of Narmada Bachao Andolan. All of us are very familiar with the Right to Information Act. Now we will discuss about the origin of Right to Information Act in India. In 1990, Mazdoor Kisan Shakti Sanketan in Rajasthan demanded the records of famine relief work. Mazdoor Kisan Shakti Sanketan also organized public hearing. Rajasthan Panchayat Raj Act was amended and ordered to issue certified copies of Panchayat records to public. In 1996, National Campaign for Right to Information was started by Mazdoor Kisan Shakti Sanketan. Right to Information Bill got the assent of President in June 2005. In the concluding part of this chapter, we will discuss the lessons we learned from popular movements. Now we know that popular movements are neither isolated nor a problem. Instead, popular movements are integral part of democratic society. What is the relevance of popular movements in India? We can check it one by one. Popular movements are formed to correct the problems in electoral politics. Popular movements represent the problems of ignored sections. Popular movements reduce the possibility of social conflict. Popular movements sustain the marginal sections in democracy. Popular movements act as a common platform for the people with similar problems. Popular movement provides political education to the weaker sections. It does not mean that popular movements are free from criticisms. Critics often argue that collective activities like strikes, sit-ins, and rallies disturb the functioning of the government. It also causes delay in decision making. Sometimes popular movements also disturb the democracy. Yet the real life impact of popular movements seems to be very limited. This is partly because of the contemporary movements focus on a single issue and represent only one section of the society. Broad alliance of various disadvantaged groups may bring better change in our society. I think by watching this video, you got an idea about the importance of popular movements. We will meet again with another lesson, with another video. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.